Hello guys, welcome to my channel Vijay Greaser. I hope you all are well and fine and doing good. Once again I am here with a new topic titled Dust of Snow. This is a poem and this poem is prescribed in class 10 Cbse board. Today we are going to discuss this poem. We will discuss introduction of poem and poet, then summary of the poem, then some important points of the poem. Let's start without wasting any time. Okay, guys. So, this poem is composed by Robert Frost. He was born on March 26, 1874. Robert Frost spent his first 40 years in anonymity and he exploded on the scene after returning from England at the beginning of WWI, winner of four Pulitzer Prizes and a special guest at President John F. Kennedy's inauguration. Frost became a poetic force and the unofficial poet laureate of United States, and he died of complications from prostate surgery on January 29, 1963. Okay, guys. Now, introduction of the poem. The poem Dust of Snow describes a very simple happening in very simple words. It tells us that sometimes even a small incident may prove to be a larger significance. The poet is upset in the beginning of the poem, but a small incident, falling of snow, changes his mood completely. And in the end of the poem, the poet feels relaxed and thankful to the nature for saving his day from being wasted. Okay, guys, this is the introduction of the poem. Now we are going to discuss the summary of the poem. So the poet is upset and sitting under the hemlock tree. Hemlock is a kind of poisonous tree. Suddenly, a crow sitting on the tree shakes tree and the fine particles of snow from the tree fall on the poet. The soft and cold touch of snow changes the poet's mood from sad to happy. He starts feeling soothed and refreshed. In this way, a simple moment proves to be very significant and saves the rest of the day of the poet from being wasted and held in regret. The black crow is commonly a symbol of death and fear. Since the crow is not associated with goodness, it is ironic that in this poem it is doing a good deed by shaking off the snow. Robert Frost didn't choose to use an oak, maple, or pine tree. Instead, he chose the hemlock tree, which is usually associated with poison and toxicity. The beautiful snow that adorns the poisonous hemlock trees and branches is shaken off by a scary crow. Robert Frost uses the elements of the fearsome crow and the poisonous hemlock tree to do something good. मीन्स कि रॉबर्ट फ्रॉस्ट ने क्या किया है कि आयरनिकल इंसिडेंट इसमें शो किया है, आयरनिकल इफेक्ट शो किया हुआ है, बिकॉज द क्रो एंड हेमलॉक ट्री बोथ आर द सिंबल ऑफ fearsome and death, but he has represented both of them here in this poem as a good and pious. Okay, guys. So the crow shakes the white pure snow off the branches, and this good act lifts the suicidal person spirits, causing him to change his mind about killing himself. The small act causes the man to have an enlightened insight. Okay? And the person this poem describes a poisonous hemlock tree covered in a pure white snow and a man who is depressed planning to kill himself and walking under the tree. At that precise moment, the black crow of death shakes the pure snow, falls onto the man. All that goodness helps the man to change his mind about killing himself. Instead, he decides to live, forget the regret and sorrow to enable healing. The poet Dust of Snow by Robert Frost reiterates that little things in the life can make huge changes in our future. Means a small things can make a huge effect in our life, also in our future. It also shows change. It also shows that if we can take the hard times of life in stride, eventually something will happen to change our situation into happier times. The simple thing we do for others can make all differences. Just think about those random acts of kindness we do and how much they brighten a person's day and sometimes change their future. Noticing and appreciating all the small things in life will make our life happier and will also cause us to have a spirit that is willing to change and therefore succeed. Okay guys, this is summary of the poem. Now I would like to explain the text of the poem. So there are two stanzas in this poem. This is very short poem. First stanza, the way a crow swooped down on me, dust of snow from a hemlock tree. So here in this first stanza, the poet remembers a small incident that changes his mood. It seems very simple but has a great significance. The poet was once very depressed and hopeless. He was in a state of sorrow. He was standing under a hemlock tree. Suddenly a crow sitting on the tree shook the tree and the snow fell on the poet. Okay, next stanza, has given my heart a change of mood and saved some part of the day I wrote. So here in this second stanza, when the cold and the soft snow fell on the poet, it changes his mood from the sadness to that of happiness. He started feeling soothed and calm, and the simple incident made him feel relaxed and forget his sadness and saved his day from being bested. Okay, guys, this is the explanation of the text. I hope you have understood the topic and enjoyed the session. The poem is clear to you. Even if any doubt, you can write a comment or message me directly. Kindly like and subscribe my videos so that you can get the videos on time and be benefited. Thank you. Thanks a lot. See you soon.